Chapter 3. What Cannot Be Hidden.
The algebra test was on Friday. Catherine had barely slept the night before, feverishly flipping through her notes, YouTube tutorials, and old cheat sheets. By morning, her brain felt like it had gone on strike. The classroom buzzed, some students reciting formulas aloud, others staring blankly at the ceiling, hoping for divine intervention. But Archie, as always, was composed. He sat at his desk by the window, simply waiting. The teacher handed out the papers. Catherine flipped through the test with shaking hands. Problems, equations, inequalities. It all blurred into a gray fog. Someone nearby cursed under their breath. A chair scraped against the floor in the back of the room. Out of the corner of her eye, she noticed Archie writing already. Fast, unbothered. His pen seemed to glide across the page. 15 minutes later, he raised his hand and turned in his work. 15 minutes. Catherine struggled for a full 40. She poured everything she had into the test, double-checked her answers, and finally handed it in with a sigh of relief. After the bell, Victoria caught up to her by the lockers. "Well, survived?" She grinned, holding her neatly folded scratch paper like a trophy. "Is your brain still intact?" "I think so. I did the best I could." "Let's hope we both get top marks," Victoria said. "Though it'd be weird if yours were higher than mine." Catherine looked at her, surprised. There was something off in her tone, a little too sharp. The next day, Saturday, Catherine logged into the school portal to check her results. Her name stood beside a big fat 0, not submitted. At first, she assumed it was a mistake. She messaged the teacher. Mr. Holden replied almost immediately.
"Catherine, I don't have your test. It wasn't turned in."
She froze. The moment flashed in her mind. She walks up, places her test on the stack. Or did she? Or did someone take it? A chill crept over her. Then she remembered Victoria, hurriedly shoving something into her backpack after the test. Another paper? Someone else's? After a long, draining week, Catherine unplugged from everything. Over the weekend, she didn't log into Discord. Her computer stayed off, her headphones hidden in a drawer. She spent time with her father instead. Walks in the park with Teddy, muffins and hot cocoa from the old cafe on the corner, a movie night on the couch. He told her stories from his shift, and she nodded and smiled like everything was fine. But inside, the storm never settled. The test. Victoria's strange remark. Archie's quiet words in the park. They looped through her thoughts, restless and unresolved. Monday. Catherine approached Mr. Holden before class began. He was already sorting through a stack of tests. "Excuse me, Mr. Holden. Are you sure mine's not there?"
"Absolutely. Here's the pile. You can check for yourself."
She flipped through the papers. Her handwriting was nowhere to be found. Just then, Victoria walked in, all smiles, hair perfectly styled, folder in hand. Catherine caught up to her after the bell. "We need to talk." "Now? I've got biology." "Did you take my test?" Victoria froze. "What?" "During the exam. You didn't want my score to be higher." Victoria looked away. I panicked. I thought you'd do better. I didn't know two of the questions, and I didn't think you'd notice. You didn't think I'd notice? Catherine's voice trembled with fury. That's betrayal. It's not like that, Victoria said quickly. I'll return the paper. Just don't tell anyone, okay? I already told the teacher, Catherine said coldly. This isn't friendship, Victoria. Then don't call me your friend. I won't. They walked away in opposite directions. For the first time, truly strangers. That evening, Catherine logged into Discord, but the moment she saw that Victoria, Margot, and the rest of their group were already in voice chat, she quietly closed the app. Her heart clenched. Even Margot, though she seemed to just be trying to stay neutral. Catherine sat in silence, scrolling through aimless articles. Her thoughts were far away, as if her mind had left her body. Then, a message pinged. Archie Weston.
Hey, sorry about what I said in the park. I was blunt, but was I wrong?
Catherine froze, staring at the screen for several seconds. Then she typed slowly. How did you get my contact?
Margot gave it to me, I asked. Hope that's okay.
Well, you've already messaged, so...
You don't look so happy, sitting by the window in your favorite green sweater. Everything all right?
She raised her head and turned toward the window. In the window opposite, she saw him, bathed in the warm glow of a desk lamp. A book lay open beside his laptop. He sat as though waiting for her to look. His gaze was fixed. On her. Are you spying on me?
I just see you. You're bright.
She smirked. Something inside eased a little. I was going to walk Teddy anyway.
Wait for me. 5 minutes.
The wind was gentle and warm, brushing through the branches. The path was lit with soft lamplight, and Teddy darted playfully around them. Catherine and Archie walked side by side. Tell me something about yourself, she said. I barely know anything. He was silent for a while, then softly.
We moved a lot. My father worked in military intelligence. My mother's an artist. Stacy's cheerful and kind. We always have something to talk about. I'm good at reading people. Always have been. I can sense things, danger, lies, thoughts. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. People don't like being seen through. So I learned to stay quiet, to sit in the back, to stay out of the way.
What do you like?
Silence, books, playing guitar, and sometimes looking out the window.
She smiled. Hey, do you want to play with us on Discord sometime? It's fun, usually. He gave a small grimace.
It's not really my thing.
You don't have to talk, just be there. He looked at her. His gaze lingered, searching.
All right, just for you.
Later that evening, they sat together in the voice chat. Margot was happy she was back. Someone cracked a joke. Archie laughed, quietly, but it was the first time she'd heard his laughter. Through her headphones, his voice was calm, even warm. Archie, cover me, Catherine shouted.
On it.
He replied. They played. They laughed. They argued. And for the first time in what felt like forever, Catherine thought, maybe things weren't broken beyond repair. Maybe even in a shattered circle, something new could take shape. Something where the voice from the last desk no longer sounded like a stranger at all.